Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, and we're doing another Hour of Devastation Amonkhet Intermediate Swiss Draft League. So rare is Hostile Desert. I'm not going to play that. We've got the Ifnir Deadlands, which are probably playable desert. Aerial Guide, which I like. Consigned to Oblivion, which I also like. I like the Oketra's Avenger. It's a good 2-drop. Good exert creature. Active Heroism. I'm looking at Aerial Guide or Oketra's Avenger. I tend to still give priority to 2-drops. This one is pretty strong. 2 mana, attack with 3 power if you exert it, and it can't be killed in combat. That's pretty good, actually. 2 mana, 3 power with that ability might just give it the edge over the Aerial Guide, although Aerial Guide is pretty premium. Lets you evade with multiple creatures, which I do like. I think we're still going to err towards the 2-drop here. Take the Avenger. Okay, follow-up pick. So Torment of Venom is good removal. I like it. It's instant speed too, which is sweet. In white, we have this Dauntless Aven. This is very good with Exert. It is. So the best card in this pack is probably Torment of Venom. It's a 4-drop removal spell, but -1/-1 counters means you can do a lot of nasty things with this, actually. And making them sack another non-land permanent or discard on top of, or those 3 options with the 3 -1/-1 counters is a lot better than like the Scarab or a Curse or whatever. So this is great with Exert. It is great with Exert. Untap that. Still probably just want the removal. Torment of Venom, maybe. Unquenchable Thirst is actually very good too. I've been picking up a lot more deserts recently. There's also Mummy Paramount in here. I think we'll take the removal over the Aven there. Figure out what we're doing. So another Torment of Venom. Sure, I can do that. Appeal to Authority, which I kind of like. Manlith, Rampaging Hippo. Go just take another Torment of Venom. Yeah, I don't know about Solemnity. Saving Grace is good. Kenra Eternal, Grizzly Survivor in black. Neither of which are worth picking here, I don't think. Kenra Eternal's okay, I guess. But Saving Grace versus Steadfast Sentinel. This card's okay. I don't really like paying 4 mana for my 2/3s. Maybe I just take the Saving Grace here. I do know this card is good. Strongest card in the pack is probably... Yeah, it might actually be the Saving Grace. This card is pretty awesome. It's a combat trick on top of that effect, which just redirect all damage to it, which is really nice too. Unexpected. We'll take it. It's good. So if we're black-white, I guess presume one to be zombies. So we have a couple desert options. I'll probably just take the black desert, or the cycle desert over the survivor's encampment. There's a feral prowler in here, which is pretty good. Harrier Naga, Sidewinder Naga, fine. We'll take the desert for now. So some decent green cards in here. Claim is interesting. I like the Sandwalla. Lurching Rock Beast is pretty mediocre. Best card in the pack. Maybe the Frilled Sandwalla. It actually is a pretty good 1-drop. Quarry Beetle is not bad either. Nothing insane here. I think we'll take the Sandwalla. 1 mana potential 3/3. Okay, some good late green cards. This is a good sign. So there's Sharpshooter, Feral Prowler, Quarry Beetle, and Appeal to Authority. I actually do like Appeal. I think this card is good, even though it's sorcery. Might be just taking the Sharpshooters, and Feral Prowler I actually like. Quarry Beetle's okay too. We'll take the Reach Vigilance dude though, I guess. I mean, a couple more black cards, but neither of which are super exciting. Okay, I think Wretched Camel is actually a fine card, but Dagger of the Worthy seems like a pretty good equipment card, honestly. This turns everything into a pretty big threat and gives it a flick too, which I like rather. So we'll take that over. Wait, what does this do? Returning number of target permanents you own to your hand, and then you can. Okay, that's kind of cool, I guess. But I think we'll take Dagger of the Worthy over the Wretched Camel. No, like I said, I do actually think the Wretched Camel's fine, but the Dagger actually seems pretty good to me. So now we're seeing some stuff, I guess. Some more white, but at this point I probably just want the Sidewinder Naga. We saw enough late-ish green where I think this card's great, and it's going to be really great with the Dagger. A little 6/2 Trampler if you got a desert. So maybe black-green, but have we seen enough black? Maybe not. We just got the early Tormentive Venom. So it does feel like we're probably dipping into green here. That green is going to be the right direction. We saw quite a bit fairly late. So I can take the Encampment now. I could also take the Mummy Paramount, which is fine, not fantastic, especially if we end up green-white. Probably just take the Encampment. I actually do like this card. I guess there's a Moaning Wall too. I don't really like that card. Inferno Jet, also cool. Grizzly Survivor, I guess we'll take. Don't really like it, but nothing in here was all that great anyway. How do I get this in my graveyard? Oh yeah, the uncommon. I mean, I guess these aren't that great is the problem. But I guess we'll take them and cut black. I mean, if kind of want the Tormentive Venoms to work, I guess. That would be nice. Another Survivor's Encampment? These cards aren't bad, I don't think. I mean, if you don't have enough cheap creatures, they're not going to be very good, but they are a desert. Alright, well, guess I'll take the green card because I would like to cut green. Well, here's the Excavator. I kind of want to play that card again. Not giving up too much for it. The Deadlands would be fine too. There's an Open Fire near in red. The Screecher is playable, not great. I think we'll just take the Excavator because I actually like this card. It's good with the Cycle Lands, and it goes infinite with Evolving Wilds, which I like. I like that. So there's a Feral Prowler in here too, but we'll take the Excavator. It's a good card. Okay, so I think we're looking at Lethal Sting. There's another Open Fire in here, Steadfast Sentinel in white, but no good green, is that right? Swarm Intelligence seems like more of a commander card. Probably just take the Lethal Sting over Wretched Camel and Wall of Forgotten Pharaohs too. I do like this wall. Confirmed like it. But we'll take the Lethal Sting. Pretty excellent removal. And plus, green-black is known for their -1/-1 counter related cards. So there's a Harrier Naga, but I think I'm actually up on Hope Tinder now. This card's better than I gave it credit for. It does actually ramp, and it's worth ramping sometimes. With the Exert, I mean, it's okay on turn 3 to Exert and ramp. Like, that's not bad. There's another Desert in here. We already have 3, though. We're doing okay. Ominous Sphinx. It's a good blue card, but we're going to take the Hope Tinder. Vile Manifestation. Not enough Cyclers. Scavenger Ground's not that great. Could take the Frilled Sandwalla. There's a Traveler's Amulet. There's a Manolith. Could just take another Frilled Sandwalla. Like, probably just not playing white now, which means maybe want more cheap creatures. Gift of Strength's not bad. We already have Lethal Sting and Double Tormentive Venom, though. I'm just going to take the Frilled Sandwalla. I like this card. It's a good beater. Okay. So, take another Desert is fine, I guess. Over the Lurching Rappies, which isn't that great anyway. Oh, Sunscourge Champion is so strong. I guess you can't splash it because of the Eternalize, but God, that card is so strong. It really doesn't seem like a fair uncommon. I was saying that in the last draft, but I guess we're taking the desert. Earthshaker, Kenra too, geez. Alright, we'll take the Wretched Camel. It's certainly going to be good in this deck. We've already got 4 deserts. And I like the ability. Another desert. Consigned to Oblivion. We just go deep on deserts, I guess. All these? Jeez. Well, maybe I don't need 4, although still pretty awesome with Ramunap Excavator. Could just take the Harrier Naga. Ritualist is fine. Allows you to do some pretty wacky splashing. But Naga's a pretty efficient dude, and I prefer to not play these Grizzly Survivors. Alright, I'm going to take the green desert now. I mean, we don't have to play the Survivors encampments now. I guess we could have splashed the life gain card. Take Razaketh's Right, I guess. Don't really need it for now. Alright, Harrier Naga. Manolith, I guess. Let people have that. So, deck needs a little more oomph. We're looking fairly mediocre right now. Green is typically easy to find some fatties with. But the question is, what's like our deck plan? I mean, I kind of want the efficiency of the green-black. I guess I don't really start to see that until pack 3. Like, our removal's not bad. We have Archfiend. It's a pretty huge pickup. It's a great finisher. Taking it over the Sniper and a Vitalist. Vitalist would be fine in this deck too with double Tormented Venom, but we're going to take the Archfiend because this card is fantastic. We don't even... How much cycling do we... now we at least have something we could find with Razaketh's Right. Alright, got the Evolving Wilds. We're actually going to take the Evolving Wilds here over Shed Weakness and Modern Death because finally we get to go infinite with this Excavator, so that's cool. Let's take it. That seems like a fun plan. So Scaled Behemoth is a big finisher. We have the Hooded Brawler as well. Hooded Brawler is an excellent beater. The format did slow down. Ramp-wise, I don't know if I want to play the Manolith. It's kind of the problem. Scaled Behemoth's pretty tough to deal with. Just some great green cards in here. There's also Splendid Agony, but I think it's Scaled Behemoth versus Hooded Brawler for me. I guess we'll take the Behemoth. Our deck doesn't look like we're a beatdown deck, so might as well have like a big 6-drop. Well, we already have a couple finishers, but this can be our big finisher. Another Evolving Wilds for the Excavator. I probably just want the Initiate's Companion here. 2 mana, 3 power. There's Quarry Hauler, which works well with the Tormented Venom and the Lethal Sting. It's true, this is kind of the ideal color scheme for Quarry Hauler, but Initiate's Companion being a 2-drop, kind of prioritizing that a little bit higher than that right now. Trial of Strength, but no cartouches. Bitterblade Warrior, Doom Dissenter, Supernatural Stamina, good on color cards. Trial of Strength, we still have a chance to see a cartouche, the black or the green. Bitterblade Warrior is simply just a good 2-drop creature. It is pretty good. I like the Trial of Strength quite a bit. I think we'll take the Trial. Still, like I said, could see a cartouche for lucky. So, Shed Weakness is a combat trick. Cradle of the Accursed is a desert that makes a zombie. Dissenter's Deliverance is a sideboard card. Let's take the Shed Weakness. So, we're going to take the Brawler now over the Colossipede and the Honed Kopesh, because Brawler's just a good beater. I'm okay taking the Scaled Behemoth over a Hooded Brawler, but Colossepede's actually pretty good, but it's replaceable. I think Hooded Brawler is a superior card. I don't know if I need the Razaketh's Right. We'll find out. I still need a few more playables, to be honest. I'd have to play Grizzly Survivor if I don't find enough. Or maybe I could just play the Manolith, but I don't really love Manolith all that much in this deck. We don't have a ton to ramp into. Okay, we'll take another Trial of Strength. These are creatures, by the way, so really we have 15 creatures right now, which is nice. We're not creature light, because we have double trial. If we picked up either cartouche, that would be really nice. I don't think I would splash for one, even though we can off a Hope Tinder, I guess, and an Evolving Wilds. But we're looking okay now. We just need a couple more cards to play. Oddly, we ended up super removal light. We basically just have Shed Weakness, Combat Trick, Double Torment, and a Lethal Sting. 4 removal spells is certainly acceptable, but I guess I was hoping for more. I don't really like Trespasser's Curse, but I guess we'll take it. So, worst case scenario, I guess I have to play a couple of Grizzly Survivors. Take another Shed Weakness. I mean, I guess it could synergy with Lethal Sting, but somehow we ended up with none of the neg 1. Oh, Quarry Hauler come back. I like it more than Watchful Naga. We'll take the Quarry Hauler. So we have 16 creatures now. I could probably play 17 lands. The problem is we don't really have card advantage in this deck, which I don't love. Festering Mummy is still probably good. Scarab Feast. I guess with Quad, Cycle, Desert, yeah, we can play 17 lands. I'm not going to feel bad about that. I do have to figure out a cut, I guess, but maybe it's the Festering Mummy. I guess the Mummy does synergize with the Quarry Hauler, but and I guess it's good with the Dagger, actually, too. Maybe we don't need the Razakets, right? This card's pretty mediocre. What are we finding? A Scaled Behemoth, an Archfiend of Ifnir, and that's like a or Sharpshooter. Like, none of those really scream need to be found with a 5-drop Demonic Tutor. So we can take it out. We can easily play 17 lands, like I said. We have Quad Desert. So Mana Screw, or Flood rather, isn't as big a deal because you can just cycle. This deck's pretty cool. I like it. I don't think it's insane, but it is decent. Certainly fine. We have enough early game. Try out this Dagger. Try out the Excavator with the Evolving Wilds and the Cycle lands. Seems like fun too. Let's sort by color. It's a much more green than black, but we have a lot of double black. Let's bring this all in. So we only have 1 double green, so we probably only need, this would be 8, 9 green with the Evolving Wilds, and then 8 black with the deserts. That's actually just fine. I think I can totally get behind that. Okay, I like it. Cool deck. Green, black. 17 creatures in this deck. All right, so we have enough creatures. We have some combat tricks. This deck seems fine, actually. Let's see what we can do with it. We'll see you round 1.